Hey y'all, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's your girl, Shika Michelle. I am not going to, this is not going to be a long video, at least I don't intend for it to be a long video. I think it's been a few months since I last updated you guys on what is going on in my wonderful world. First, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you for your prayers, for your support, for your financial blessings, just your check-ins, your genuine love and concern for me and my family during this cancer journey. I had said a few weeks ago, I was like, it's crazy because when you think about it, we save for like vacations and things like that, we save for cars and houses and things like that. But we never think about that pesky cancer creature that just like can affect each and every one of us. Like at any given moment, it can flip anybody's household upside down. And we were not prepared for the cancer bomb, but God is so good. God is so good. I have been out of work. As an entrepreneur, there's no backup plan. When you have to have surgery or you have to have things like that, like there's nowhere for me to get that financial support, because it's not like I'm punching and sending in paperwork to HR and they're like, oh yeah, you got a family leave or a medical leave and we're gonna pay you for the time that you have to be out. That's not the reality. So I have really had to really just dig deeper and go deeper into prayer and really trust God, because this has been something. It's like you're trying to stay positive regarding the diagnosis, and those bills don't stop coming. They do not stop coming, and the reality is it is not easy. But I thank God for each and every one of you. My God, this little small village, it's like, I think going into this, I assumed that that the people that I thought would be there would be like ride or die, like making sure everything that we needed we had, that like it would just be different, and it wasn't. But there was a reason. I truly believe there's a reason for everything that happens. And God is so good, because I truly know and believe that certain people had to be removed out of the way in order for God to get the glory, in order for me to be as stress-free and as possible. So that is that. I was a little under the weather for the last 2 weeks. I'm still trying to get over this congestion thing. I know that those allergy sufferers understand, because I don't know what's going on right now. But isn't my sweater cute? Shout out to my bestie Dabrika for this adorable Tweety sweater that she bought me for Valentine's Day, I think it was. But I just wanted to do a quick check-in to let you guys know that I thank God for each and every one of you. Like I said, for your prayers. Shout out to my church family, who has absolutely been a blessing, that has covered me in prayer and made sure that my family is good, and has loved on my husband in my absence from church and things like that. Have just made sure that we're in the best spiritual and emotional and mental place, the positive place that we can be. So I thank God for each and every one of you. I did want to let you guys know that I do start radiation tomorrow. The 22nd is my first day of radiation, and it wasn't until I just said it right now that I started to get misty-eyed, because I think this whole time waiting for the dates and then waiting, to start, it's like, let's just go. Like, let's get it done. Let's start. Let's, let's get it over with. and I've been really intentional about not having real conversations with certain, with a lot of people, and not really wanting their input on the radiation journey, because I've wanted to go through this whole ordeal kind of blind. Some things I'll take, advice for, but it's just like I didn't want to take on anybody else's fears or anybody else's experience, because your experience may not be my experience. But I thank God, oh my God, for my village, like sincerely, oh my gosh, like my husband and my son and Aunt Paula and Uncle Anthony, who has been on the cancer journey. So they've been like such a major support, like such an asset, such an ally. And God knew exactly what I needed in this season. Oh my God, my best friend Dabrika and Erica, my girly girl Erica Williams, and my gosh, it's been interesting. Shout out to my big brother Mel and Boise for your love and your support. I don't really want to start naming names because then I'm gonna end up forgetting somebody. But this has been like my village. My twin Drea, my prayer, but that's my prayer partner, my prayer warrior. We have thank you guys for allowing me to be vulnerable in times where I need to be vulnerable, to feel what I'm feeling when I feel it, and not always having to be the strong one, because I think my entire life I have had to be the strong one, and I'm still the strong one. It's just like I thank God for these people that are allowing me to feel as I'm feeling, because this is all new. I had surgery in January 11th. I had surgery, so I had the left mastectomy, and nobody told me about the after. Like the healing, great, but the hormonal side that comes with it. Like, I'm like, I think it blasted me into perimenopause, and they're like, oh, that could be, but it could just be your hormones. And I'm like, the blood of Jesus, because the night sweats and the emotional roller coaster, it's just a lot going on at one time. But God, I am excited about starting radiation because I'm excited about finishing radiation. Super excited about just getting it done, because I know on the other side of this, there's so much more. There's just so much more for me to do. And God has been downloading things as I've been sitting and I've been waiting, and just really asking him, like, okay, God, what do you want me to do? Like, what should I be doing? Like, we done dried up finances. I could stress all day about the bills coming in, things going into collections. I could stress all day about that, but I know that that's not what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be trusting you. So as I'm trusting you, what is it that I should be doing right now? I am all social media out. Like, I'm just like, I don't care. I just don't care. So it's just like, as he started to download certain things to me, I'm like, okay, like there's certain things that he showed me last year as I was planning the concert. As I was planning the concert last year, there were 2 other events that he had showed me, and then I got diagnosed. So all that stuff had to kind of like wait. And as I pushed it back last week, he had tapped me on my shoulder as I thought I was going to sleep, and woke me up out of my sleep and was like, now's the time. And I'm like, okay, you mean like right now? Like, I'm getting ready to start radiation right now? And like right now. So I am looking for some venues to be able to do those things. So anybody that knows of some smaller venues, nice venues, smaller venues, preferably like, Suffolk, Nassau, not too far out, but you can leave them down there in the comments section. But like I said, I'm not going to be here long. I know I did this video super early because I was just like, while I have the energy, let me just get it done. because my energy goes like this. So while I have the energy, I'm like, let me just do the video, just to let you guys know I am here. I'm still here. I am still fighting. I am still hopeful. I am still positive that God has already healed me. You know, and this is just a part of the process that I have to go through. And I'm excited, not excited necessarily about having to go through radiation, but excited about what's on the other side of it, because like God is so good, and I know that he does not waste anything. Our pain is not for no reason. Like our discomfort, the things that we go through, there's always a reason for it. And I'm like, you know, if I have to be the example of how to endure gracefully and walk through this thing with a smile on my face, when people see me, it's important for me that when people see me, you know, they do see me, you know, like my old self. Forgive me, y'all. Yeah, you know, do see me as, you know, what you know me to be, like smiling and laughing and loving. Every day is not that, but I'm so grateful for when I get out of the house. Like, I'm always so grateful for when my friends or somebody is like, hey, you know, let's go out to eat, and they have an understanding of like, baby, anything after 5 o'clock, like, I can't promise you, because my body is like, okay, it's about sleepy time, right? And yeah, so but I'm always grateful for like being able to get out and be my normal self, being able to you know, just like spend time with loved ones and laugh and joke, because if you know me, you know I love to laugh. Like I love to laugh. I love to make people laugh. So that most makes me feel like my normal self, despite, you know, body changes and things that are happening in my body that I have zero control over. You know, it makes me feel like myself when I could just get out and I could laugh and I could have a good time with those that love me and those that I love. So I thank God for you guys. I thank God for those of you that have contributed to the GoFundMe. I know it is a difficult time for everybody. I thank God for my best friend Debrica for wanting to make sure that my family is good and being able to help however she can. Like, she's such a blessing. So I thank God for her, for, you know, creating the GoFundMe for my family and for myself, as well as those that have been zelling me, you know, donations and things like that. I thank God for each and every one of you, because I know it is rough out here for everybody. So every seed that has been sowed since, you know, during this cancer journey, and I love you too, twin. Hey, Ty, I miss you. I do. I thank God for each and every one of you, like those that I don't even hear from, like that I know that have been covering me in prayer, that have been along this journey with me. Radiation starts, like I said, tomorrow, and I'm like, yeah, I have a lot of mixed emotions about that. I'm just like, a good thing is that my sessions are early in the morning, except for tomorrow. Tomorrow starts at 2:15, and that's a 30-minute session, because they want to get everything, make sure everything is aligned and everything's in order. And then the other treatments will be, I think, 15 minutes early morning. I think my appointments are like 8:15, something like that. So I'm excited about getting it over with. So from May 22nd, which is tomorrow, until July 2nd, yes, that long, I will be in treatment. I ask that you continue to, oh my gosh, this is what I mean, like my emotions are so, but it's real, so I'm not even gonna like, yeah, so May 22nd to July 2nd, I'll be in treatment 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. I know every day is going to be a different day. I know that no day is going to be the same. Some days I may be perfectly fine, and other days maybe not. But I just ask that you continue to cover me in prayer, continue to cover my family in prayer. this has been like, you're dealing with all aspects. Like, you're like emotionally and mentally fighting, and then the financial is like, that just adds a whole nother a whole nother layer to the heaviness that you're experiencing. It's like, if only, like, you know, I could just go through the ordeal with peace and knowing that, like, we're gonna be all right. Like, you know, rent is gonna be paid, bills are gonna be paid, food's gonna stay in the house. You know, I've always been the responsible one. I've always been, you know, pretty good with money and just making sure that things get paid and things are taken care of. And when you no longer have that control and you no longer have the means to do what it is that you need to do, it's like, woo! But God. So I just wanted to let you guys know, I thank God for each and every one of you. I have seen your messages. I have the inboxes, the phone calls, the text messages, the emails. Like, I have seen them. I am so grateful for them. Sometimes I'm better at responding than other times. And I apologize, but it's like, it's not just one or two people that text me at one time or that call me, and at that point I'm probably depleted in the energy department, and I'm like, okay, that's enough. But I am in great spirits, as you could see. Emotional, because it's like, this is my life and I'm walking through it and I'm doing the best that I can with it. And I'm praying that as I'm walking through it and people are seeing me, I am inspiring them and encouraging them and letting them know, like, maybe this is not it. You know, we'll go through different trials and tribulations, but we're fighters. What we know to do is to fight. What we know to do is pray. And I thank God for the village around me, because I got some real prayer warriors around me. I got some really encouraging, loving, selfless, amazing people around me that keep me going and keep me positive and upbeat. So I thank God for each and every one of them. But the website is still open, inspiredbyshikamichelle.com. The website is still open because we do have some things that are in stock that are available for purchase, so you can shop the website. I thank you guys for sharing the GoFundMe. If you have not, you can. If you have it to sow and to be a blessing, that's appreciated. If not, I completely understand. That's appreciated too. Like, you know, I appreciate even the thought of me and my family during this time. You know, the Zelle is still available. That's my phone number, and that's you know, those of you that have my number, you know what the Zelle is, because it's my phone number. But those of you that do not, if you want to, so you can do it through GoFundMe, or you can contact me directly for that information. Cash App is available as well. I think that's $ Simply Shika Michelle. But again, this was not oh, woe is me. This was definitely, I just wanted y'all to see me and see that, you know, I'm in good spirits. Today is a good day. This week has been a good week. I went to church Sunday, and I got what I needed from that. And I went to prayer last night, and I got what I needed from that. And I'm just battle ready. I'm ready to face this next step head on. You know, it is just the my God, like I said, the financial side of things. I ask that each and every one of you just start to it sounds crazy, but start to put money aside just for that what if, because my God, you know, we save, like I said, we save towards, you know, the fun things. We save towards, you know, the house and the cars and the vacations and things like that. But when the unexpected happens, Right. It's like, oh, this is really happening. I literally got diagnosed in November, and my surgery was in January. I got diagnosed November 30th, to be exact. That was the end of November, and surgery was in January. So there was no time. Like, our lives got flipped upside down immediately, and we've just been doing the best that we can with what we have. Shout out to my husband and my son, who live in the house with me and has had to really, I mean, the hours that they're trying to put in while trying to balance my needs at home, and now, hours are going to be cut for my husband, of course, because of radiation, and somebody has to take me, to and from radiation. And it's but I thank God for them. I know this has been a lot on them, and they will never tell me like, oh my God, this is heavy, I can't carry it. They'll never tell me that I'm a burden, and I thank God for that, because I often feel like that. I've always taken care of myself. Gosh darn it. I have always taken care of myself. Like, I've always taken care of others. So for me to be in a place where I don't have for myself, it's like, or when I see bills are coming in and rent is getting backed up and things are and I just don't have the means to jump in and fix it. It is the most difficult thing about this whole journey. I think that is more difficult for me than diagnosis, than the surgery. Not being in a place where I can help my family, not being in a place where I can carry some of the load, where I can lift the burden. I think that is probably the heaviest thing that I carry right now. Not treatment, not surgery, not the diagnosis. It is really watching my family be stressed and things not coming together and not having the means or to fix it. For somebody like me, those of you that know me personally, I've always been the heart. I've always been the one that's like, I'll give you the shirt off my back. Like, how can I help? How can I assist? Like, even preparing for surgery and going to all of these doctor's appointments, I was doing the blessing bags. I was trying to collect for the blessing bags, and I'm like, oh my God, like, I gotta get out there. I gotta be able to, bless the homeless. I need you guys to help me, donate toiletries. I made toiletries as well, through Inspired by Sheikah Michelle. We did, the soaps and lotions and some sprays and stuff, and we made sure that we had the snacks and stuff to give to the homeless. So, God has blessed me tremendously. He has blessed me with visions, and they all include being a blessing to others. And I thank God for those that have surrounded me in this time and have poured in, even when they didn't have, but really have stepped up and stood in the gaps for me in a time where I couldn't do for myself. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful, but I just really wanted to update you guys on what's happening and what's next. And what's next is radiation. As I said, I start tomorrow, 5 days a week, from May 22nd until July 2nd. Those are the dates that they gave me, so that is what I am prepared for at this time. If anything changes, I'll do my best to update, but I'm asking that you guys continue to cover me in prayer, continue to cover my family in prayer, my household in prayer. It has been a difficult season, but baby, we fighters and we believers, and we trust God. At the end of the day, we trust God. I did not think that we would be dealing with radiation. What was supposed to come next for me was the hormone treatment. And because my cancer, the way that it was situated, and it was like, it's just not, it's not black or white. And my team really just wanted to give me the best chance at kicking this thing and this thing being done, and prayerfully no reoccurrence. I was like, hey, I'm gonna say this because this is me. I was like, you got the boob. Like, what more? I gave you the boob. Like, what more do you want from me? But I was not interested. I was like, but I'm grateful. It's we're going to do what we have to do. I went for the simulation almost 2 weeks ago, and oh my gosh, I think I was more afraid of that than actual radiation, because I don't do needles. Needles are not my friend. I am not needles' friends. I can't wait to break up with them forever because I hate them. I've hated them since I was a little girl. Like, I have never liked needles. Like, it has absolutely set my anxiety. I don't care how thug you think I am, baby. The needles come out, I'm like fighting not to like lose it. Because I do not do needles. But when they did the simulation, they marked me. They did the markers. So there's like 6 markers of where they'll be treating the particular areas. I guess they were trying to get that, and that, like, I was like, ah! And one of the techs, like, she was so apologetic because that was the point that I was like dreading the most. I'm like, okay, I can lay here and go through this process, but the sticking those needles even in where there's no flesh, like there's no meat, there's no fat, like the center of my chest. I have one there, and I have one in here somewhere. I don't want to, but because thanks to my grandmother who was moly, I'm pretty moly too, so you can't really tell. I'm like, I don't even have tattoos, and here y'all come trying to tap me up. But I'm grateful that God has kept me, and I'm not excited about the radiation journey, but I am excited about the other side of it. I know that there's so much more amazing things on the other side of it. There's so much more for me to do, and there are great things on the other side of this waiting for me. And I trust that God is just like, I want to see how you walk through this, and it's a part of my testimony, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the outpour and the love, and even on the dark days, I thank you for those that allow me to feel what I'm feeling and know that I'll be back to my normal bubbly self. But today's just not a good day, okay? But again, I'm not gonna keep you. I just wanted to let you guys know that I thank God for you, give you a little update on what is happening, and that's that. So I will see you guys soon, but please, I go in tomorrow at 2:15. That is my appointment time, 2:15 for tomorrow. So I ask that all of you prayer warriors just get together wherever you are at 2:15 tomorrow, May 22nd. Bombard heaven on my behalf. My son actually bought me this awesome. Hold on one second. I'm gonna try to get it. But this is the wrong arm. Sorry, that I don't have full range in my left arm, so it's a little tight over there. But my son, he bought me this bracelet. He was like, well, Mom, I know that you can't wear it inside the radiation, but maybe you can wear it with you every day just as a reminder, you know. And it came with this card, and it was so cute. It says, you are loved. Let this bracelet be your daily reminder of how loved you are. And he really just wanted me to have it so that as I'm going through treatment, I know that I am not alone and that I am loved. And God is so good. He knows exactly what you need, and he gives it to you. So that is that. I thank God for you guys. I love you. And I thank you for loving me. Sincerely, I thank you for loving me the way that you guys do. Oh my God, your hugs. I know I still can't hug the way that I'm used to. So when I'm in church, I do bring my pillow because my church family loves hugs as much as I do, and I love their hugs as well. But I also know that my body doesn't necessarily love the hugs, as it's still healing and very sensitive in certain areas. So I wear my pillow so that I can get the hugs that I need, because they like really fill me up probably for the week. Like those hugs, like I just told somebody yesterday that told me at prayer, they were like, oh my God, you get the best hugs. And I was like, I miss hugs. Like I miss those like mama hugs, you know, those hugs where somebody hugs you. That's when you break down and you bust out crying because somebody hugs you, and it's as if they know that you are carrying this weight, and then the next thing you know, you're bawling like uncontrollably, because it's just that hug makes you feel like it was a hug directly from God that just lets you know that everything's gonna be all right. And I thank God for those hugs. Like my husband and my son definitely give the best hugs to me. Like they like they know when I need that hug. You know, sometimes we'll just do the little, hey, you know, love you hug, but other times they know when I need that other hug, and they're really good at that. So God has definitely left me in good hands. So I just wanted to say thank God for you guys. Again, for your seeds, for your donations, for your contributions, just for your love, for your prayers. Continue to pray, continue to pray, continue to pray, continue to pray for my household, for our finances, for my health, for their mental and emotional well-being, as well as mine, as their spiritual. Just continue to cover them in prayer. Missed somebody's call. Oh, that was my husband. Gotta go, because he ain't gonna do nothing but call back, because he gonna be worried that he done called me and I didn't answer. So and I know he's gonna watch this, so yeah, that's you calling me, and I missed it. What'd I tell y'all? Who's it? God bless you guys. I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Until next time.